Scorpio, this is your December forecast, and we are going to go hog wild with our oracle here. We're going to get extra cards. Oh, yeah. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Woo! Yeah. 6 tea leaf cards. Oh, baby. Well, it's Christmas month. All right. I have pre-shuffled these. So we're going to get 2 of each of these. Woo! All right. Living life on the edge over here. All right, if you are curious about any of the decks I use, they are in the playlist description. And while you're over there, do check your sun, moon, or rising signs to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. So if something stands out, there's a message for you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I love this deck. Oh, I love it when they're gilded. All right, unlocking the secret garden for Scorpio. Oops. How did that one flip over? It says permission. Look at that. And then the cute little frog with like a Don King haircut there. Permission. You don't need permission to be great, to be you. You've been granted permission. Yes, I'm granting you permission now, Scorpio, to do what you love. All right, Eloquy, tomato. Ah, Valencia, she who stands, resolute, implacable, determined. Yeah, give yourself permission. The universe is granting permission. So determined, 10 of Wands all day. Resolute, implacable, she who stands. Honestly, Scorpio, that feels like a 9 of Wands. Oh, yeah. Even though she's holding a sword there, which I really like, I think it's cool. All right, Talisman. This is saying that you are determined to do something. The universe is granting you permission. You hold the keys. You certainly do. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Scorpio. We've got a scorpion. Defense. Look at that. And she who stands, resolute, and defense here. You know, I think this is coming up for you, saying that you have a tough outer shell. This feels like you have safe boundaries. This gives me a 7 of Wands, Leo feel. I'm not sure that you need to be in defense mode or anything, but you might want to protect your energy from anything or anyone that would try to throw you off your path, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Yeah. All right, let's get 3 rows, future energy for December for Scorpio. 3 of Cups. Nice. I love this. That is your community, your social group. Oh, no. Well, all right, 9 of Swords. Something not so good. Nightmare on Elm Street there. And the Hanged Man. Okay, we have some solutions here, so let's not worry. So we're going to go ahead and get out the other 2 rows, and then, oh, look, you've got strength coming in. Oh, yeah, baby. You're going to be fine. I know you're going to be fine. 5 of Cups. Not to worry. It's changeable energy. It's a 5. Wow, your cards are coming out in strange ways. So you have the King of Swords there. I don't even know how that one came out. Expect the unexpected in December. Things are going to be surprising you. We've got the 2 of Swords now. These 3 just popped up. 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to work things out, okay? What's life without a little bit of challenge here? All right, we're going to clarify the first row for Scorpio for December. The defense could be within yourself. Let's see what's going on here, Scorpio. Wha-bam. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, hold on to what's good. 6 of Wands. Okay, that's victory there. Leo energy again. And now we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, and that's Cancer energy. All right. Did you know, Scorpio, that you are the average of your 5 closest friends, or just the 5 people that you hang around the most? And I would say this would even include whatever you are taking in, whatever social media, whoever you're following, whatever you are taking in the most of, you are the average of those 5. Okay, you want to hold on to the good stuff, you want to release the negative, right? And so the 3 of Cups, how I interpret it, is people that are on the same frequency. They don't have to have the same goals as you, but they need to be as driven as you are. I think this is coming up as a reminder about the company we keep. You're as good as the company you keep, okay? And this is about being in the right group of people, the right energy, the right frequency. Hold on to the good stuff, and I would say release. So this is asking you to take a look at what you're holding on to here. Is it worth holding on to? Honestly, because we have this Pentacle energy, it feels like worth. You know, are there some things that you need to let go of, that you need to distance yourself from? You have permission to surround yourself with people that are going to lift you up, not tear you down. And, you know, it's sometimes if you're going through a transition and you're needing to be around people that have the same ambitions and things like that, you might have to reduce your contact with things that cause you to not, you know, move forward. There is something here. My son's recording in the other room for his channel, BB the Warrior. So 9 of Swords is that nightmare card, a lot of things on your mind. But the issue is, and I think this is where the defense needs to come in. What are you allowing into your mind? You know, we want a positive mindset. We want to focus on future. We want to focus on goals. We want to focus on your future success. That's what I would say, right? I feel like this is a shift in your mindset, because you're overcoming something here. I think you're moving out of this phase here, Scorpio, because we have this right underneath, you know, this Valencia, resolute, implacable, determined, she who stands. I think you're determined to have success and victory and accolades. You know, I think you are determined to get past this. It could be one event, it could be multiple events, but whatever this is holding you back. And so if this has anything to do with your social circle, you might have to limit your time there and limit access to your energy. I feel like that's where you might need to be defensive. You know, if your mind goes to something that happened in the past that it's really done, you've got to redirect your mind. Just say, okay, and then redirect. That's what I would suggest. The Hangman, Pisces energy, we have Queen of Cups, Cancer, self. You know, really nurture yourself right now. Focus on you. Learn from the past. You know, there's enlightenment here with this Hangman. This is kind of like a timeout, taking a break to self-reflect. Reflect on your past in a good way. And so that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing this transition. If you weren't reflecting in a good way, we wouldn't have the 6 of Wands here. So you will be successful in extrapolating your pearls of wisdom from these experiences. You're going to learn a lot. Okay, that's what I'm feeling there. You're going to be on top of things. You know, you're going to be on top of your emotions. That's what I'm feeling here. This is really good. I love this energy right there. Very good. So you might be closing some things out. in December, figuring things out, really thinking about what you learned from it and how it is allowing you to grow. That's what woo! All right, hold on just a second. Judgment flew out on the floor. Yep, this one, only one card flew out onto the floor. It landed right like this. Okay, so this could be an abrupt or sudden shift. It could be. It almost feels like a tower moment, but a good one. You know, that's what I'm feeling there, because you've got the strength card showing up. You've got judgment on top of it. 8 of Pentacles. Nice. And now we have the 10 of Cups on the King of Swords. Yeah, yeah. All right, Leo energy. You are healing something very deep here, Scorpio, because that's inner strength. It's your self-esteem. It's your solar plexus energy, how you identify with yourself. And look, she's nursing this lion's wounds here. I love this strength card. It's so pretty. And so you did have something happen to you, in your recent past probably, that you've had to really build yourself back up. You have to find your courage again, and your self-worth, all those things. And bam, when you do that, guess what? We have Judgment. That's your card here. Great. The old life, the old you, all of that is done. And so you're waking up into a brand new life, one where you have a lot more inner strength. You have a lot more self-reflection here. Yeah, I mean, this looks really good to me, very positive. And so something wasn't satisfying you anymore anyway. That's what we have with the 5 of Cups. He's lost his taste for wine. He doesn't want it anymore, but crying about it, it's kind of, it's done. You weren't enjoying it anyway. This could have something to do with work. Or, if this was a work that you didn't enjoy, this is, I think, saying that you are going to find something you're going to enjoy better. Or it could be, if that's not the case, you're redirecting your energy instead. This is wasted energy, right? It's done, it's spilled, it's done, just go on. There's more opportunities here. That's what the universe is bringing in. The little barista, new opportunities. And now it's saying you can focus more on this path to mastery of self-improvement. It's not just about work, you guys. I know we talk about the path to mastery. It's about mastering skills. These pentacles, and not particularly, you can't see it with this one. If you show up to work and you just make this one type of pentacle, but you never add any value to it, you don't expand or grow yourself, and you're just always just making that one pentacle, that's about as far as you would go. But this is about a path to mastery. This is about learning new skills and becoming more valuable to this marketplace, to whatever you're doing. Increasing your skill is what this card is about. This is about everything you learn beyond formal education. This is self-improvement as well. So a lot of different aspects here. Self-mastery, we see that with the strength card. I like it a lot. All right, let's move on to this one. King of Swords. You understand. This is seeing the big picture, being able to really bring that lens back and see why it all happened. Now, if this isn't you embodying this very fixed and very knowledgeable energy of the King of Swords, you could be meeting someone like this. Either way, whether this is your growth in knowledge and wisdom, it's going to make you very happy knowing what you know, or this person. The 10 of Cups is triumph after difficulty. There's the difficulty right there. The 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. That was an issue. But happiness is to be found again in your family, in your group. It's there. You can be in that happiness now. You could be traveling too. I get some travel here with this boat and the world. Definitely feel like there's some travel. You could be learning something new because we have this path to mastery. This is an expert. So maybe you're becoming an expert in what makes you happy. That would be fantastic. I like it. So just take whatever resonates for your story. All right, we have the Two of Swords. Oh, Five of Wands. On the Three of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles. All right. And then we have the Ace of Cups on the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. There's an opportunity here. Ace of Cups, heart's desire, love, maybe. I'm feeling it's more of a heart's desire, something you want to do. You have Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It could have something, this might have something to do with work, okay? With what you do for work. It feels like you have the Two of Swords, which indicates indecision, which means you might have a decision coming up. There might be some conflict or chaos around something that you can't see it. Okay, this is my thing with indecision. If you are stressed, you got to calm your mind to be able to think rationally and even to be able to be more intuitive. There could be something here to this situation that you're just not seeing yet. And that's why it's saying trust your intuition here. Because with the Two of Swords, this or that thinking that, there's limited options. But there's more. I mean, a big one is coming up here. But it's saying you may not see it if there's too much chaos in your mind or too much noise, too much distraction with this Five of Wands, because this is external energy, right? It's external. And I think we need to quiet the noise. I think of the Nine of Swords as noise too, because it's not something you want to hear. It's something it's done, it's over to me in my mind. If you can fix it, fix it. If not, let it go. That's how I think about it. So this is saying to calm your mind, use your intuition if things get stressful. That's what I'm feeling there. Three of Pentacles, creative energy, teamwork. It could be referencing here the workplace. We have the King of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy, the businessman. So very stable energy, fixed, very persistent, very reliable. So we have resolute, implacable, determined. She who stands. That's kind of this energy of the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles has been through all of the Pentacles, knows their worth, knows their value, and knows that in order to have any real wealth or success, you got to stick with something. You got to pick it and stay with it, So you might be looking at, and I think we see it here with that Seven of Pentacles. This is kind of reflecting on what you're putting your time, effort, and energy into. Is this work going to allow you to grow creatively? Can you expand? Can you move up the ranks? Can you? I think that's what it's asking here. And that goes right back to that Eight of Pentacles too. If you're satisfied with where you are in the workplace and you don't improve yourself, your knowledge, your skills, and become more valuable, you'll stay right there in that position. You won't move up the ladder. You won't get more. And so how the King of Pentacles got more was by improving himself. It's not about the hours you put in and all this. It's about the value you bring, right? So I feel like that is what's going on here, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. and the Ace of Cups. There could be a new opportunity coming in here for you within your work, what you do for resources, and maybe that's where this is coming in. You're not sure. Trust your intuition is what I'm hearing there. Because the Seven of Pentacles is reflection. This is, so you have seasons of, work and what you're doing. So in the springtime, whether it's really springtime or not, springtime is just when you're starting something. And then in the summer, you have the reflective period here, reflection, and then your harvest comes later in the fall. So probably haven't had your harvest yet. I think you're getting close. And you're looking at all the time and effort and energy you've put into it. Well, was the juice worth the squeeze? Is it filling your cup here? Is it everything your heart's desire is? So I feel like there's a lot of reflective quality in this Ace of Cups. Is this what you really want? Is this your heart's desire? So I feel like there's a big question mark here, Scorpio. Are you fulfilled? Is your cup overflowing? Now, for some of you, it could say that you might meet someone during this period. But the Seven of Cups is, the Seven of Pentacles is also talking about, what can you prune? What can you change? What can you do differently? So you might be having an idea come in here. You do have the Hangman. It's kind of like an epiphany, enlightenment, heart's desire. So that's showing up here for you, Scorpio. Just depends on your timeline and what's going on with you. But I think you're getting over something here. I really feel that with all these positive cards coming in. A little bit of indecision here, though. A little bit. Ah, look at that, milk and honey. There it is. Triumph after difficulty. Look at that. I think with a positive attitude, everything's going to work out. Nice. Like that a lot. Ooh, yes, a change in the wind. I feel that for a lot of people. But there's definitely a change here because you are refocusing your energy. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. There you go. I like that. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. That is so sweet. And you really should. Especially, going through this, you're starting something new now. Old life over, new life. We have High Priest. Woo! Personal empowerment. Look at that. I think this whole situation is giving you personal empowerment. I don't think I've ever drawn that card before. That's very nice. Honor your agreement. Mission in motion. Okay. So this path that you're on right now, woo, this is a soul contract, maybe with yourself, about something you were here to experience, to grow. You are in this mission right now, and you got to follow through with the learning aspect of it because it's making you stronger. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. That's that Five of Cups, maybe even the Nine of Swords. Peacock, beware of great pride. I don't think you're going to let this go to your head. I really don't. But beware of people that are like that, maybe. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I'm feeling that down here. It feels like there's something coming in here for you, Scorpio. I don't know what it is. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And we definitely see that. I feel it. Definitely feel it. Oh, nice. Coins, money will be coming to you. Heck yeah, we always like that. And horse, short journey. So you might be doing some travel. Holidays are coming up. There you go. So I think overall this looks great, Scorpio. You're learning something very valuable here. And I think you're starting some kind of new path. The past is over. You know, there's probably an opportunity coming in here for work, maybe a promotion, advancement, something like that is what it feels like. All right, Scorpio, that is your December forecast. I hope you found something helpful in here. Please let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel oh so much. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.